And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. One of the best, the lively and colorful Riverwalk. Just part of what makes San Antonio such a great town. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at San Antonio. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough.
And you know, for the Spurs, they've got to make some changes at the end of the season. That much is clear. Not sure whether that goes for the coaches or the players or both, but something has got to change.
For me, the decision makers have a lot of tough choices to make. They also need to look in the mirror because they're the ones who assembled this team.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin, you may recall that in 2014, the Spurs played maybe the three most perfect games in finals history. With passing and three-point shooting, they vanquished the Heat and inspired a new wave. Brett Brown, who was then a Spurs assistant, said Greg Popovich had a name for it, summertime, as in the game's flowing, good shot's a great one, and there it is. It's summertime. Kevin?
That's a terrific story. David, thank you. Now, Steve, you look around the league, a couple teams already suffering injuries, testing that depth early.
And because they came into the season with high hopes, it's a test of their mental resolve as well, Kevin.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Siakam is out there with Hood. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Len. And it's Trent in at the 2. And for San Antonio, they've got Marquise Chris. DeRozan out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Walker in at the 2 spot. Lowry with the ball. And there's the pass to Trent. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now DeRozan. Rebounded by Hood. And here's the fast break. Trent passes to Siakam. Beautiful reverse layup. Siakam's got the game going here with the first basket for the Raptors.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
And stolen by Murray. To the wing on the left. Here's Walker. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Lowry.
0 for 3 now in the early going, just a little bit out of sync.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Trent. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Hood gets the bucket.
At 6'8", closing out on Rodney Hood, it is difficult to defend.
Now here's Murray. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
They get it back. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Now here is Lowry. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Now here's Walker, following the miss by Kyle Lowry.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert.
That was something else.
That was nasty. You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
And Pascal Siakam can absolutely score in bunches. Put up 25 in a quarter last season, and when he gets going, look out.
GA, when Pascal Siakam is on, it seems like he's involved in every play. Must stay consistent. But you know what? He's a special player who can carry a team to win on any given night.
Now, here's Lowry, following the miss by DeJounte Murray. And here's Lowry. Misses from close range.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
In one area, I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit, shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Greg, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Here's Murray. The Raptors getting the bucket. Chris. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
Here's Trent. Kicks it to Lowry. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Len.
That's what you get from a veteran playmaker. If you get open, Lowry will find you.
Walker in the post. He's still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Murray against Lowry. DeRozan with the rebound.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Murray, the pass to Chris. And Chris throws it down.
That's a good read by Murray. Not having to think about it, he just reacts.
Lowry with the ball. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And now, here's Chris. Outside DeRozan. Deep two from Murray. He can't get that one to fall. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Taken away. Pass to Len. Launches it. A rebound by the Spurs. Chris has got his 6th rebound on the night. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Back to DeRozan. Over Hood. That misses off the backboard.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Siakam's shot is off. Spurs trail by 3. And Murray, here we go. Stolen by Len. Trent passes to Siakam. Here's Trent. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. San Antonio calls timeout. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
White, he's checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Murray. And the Raptors also making a change. Baines is checked in. Mills looking it over. And Chris throws it down.
And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance.
Here's Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Siakam's got 6 points.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to DeRozan. Lets it go from the wing. And that one goes long.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Mills can't hit.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Hood kicks to Lowry. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got his 8th rebound here tonight. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Hood. Passes it to Gay. Outside, White. Gay dishes to White. Shot clock at 5. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. OG Anunoby comes in for Hood. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. The pass to Boucher. And the Raptors miss again. Last outing for Toronto unsuccessful. It was a loss to the Suns.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, then another. Really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
Another shot, and it's White getting it to go.
Not a guy who regularly crashes the offensive glass. Derek White is opportunistic and seizes the moment.
VanVleet outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Spurs. Now Mills. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the middle, picked off in midair. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 6.
That's a very controlled dribble from Fred. Doesn't need to get to the rim. He can just stop and pop.
Offensive rebound. Chris. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Chris has got 10 points in the game.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Now here's VanVleet. Covered by Mills. Trent can't hit.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Scooped up. Basket good. Now just a 2-point Raptor lead.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Here's Trent. Light covering. Trent can't hit. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Mills finds Chris. Now here is Pirtle. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Here's Trent, covered by Mills. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Now here's White. He's guarded close. Chris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And drafted 8th overall back in 2016. Chris played with 4 different teams in his first 4 years.
He came into this league, GA, with a raw skill set, without a defined role. But the physical ability, we know is there. He's still very young and still has a lot of room to grow.
And the first one drops.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
Johnson, he's checked in for Derek White. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at the Raptors. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference.
And I think for Toronto, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
I agree. As good as they've been, they do seem like they're missing that true killer instinct that sets the great teams apart from the good ones.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The shot misses. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Mills passes to Pirtle. And here's Chris. Spurs working the ball around now. Johnson left side. Here's Pirtle. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Pirtle's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Really nice work. Pirtle going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
Van Vliet kicks to Boucher. Off target with his 3. San Antonio's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. So Johnson hits 2 of them. The Raptors shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Here's Trent. He's got 6. Over Johnson. And the Raptors miss again. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Pascal Siakam, before the game tonight, shared his thoughts, reminiscing about his championship year with Kawhi Leonard.
It was always a team, and I think we don't look at one player and say he's going to save us. You know, we got to save each other. We got to play for each other.
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Chris Boucher. He's out there with Aaron Baines. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Trent in at the 2 guard. Here's Pirtle, following the basket by Fred VanVleet. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
The Spurs making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Alex Len's checked in for Toronto. Now, here's Boucher. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Pass to Walker. Now, here is Pirtle. Johnson outside. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Murray. That shot, no good. Great D that time from VanVleet. Here's Anunoby. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Anunoby's got his first basket of the night. Walker the pass to Vassell. Now Murray. From about 19 feet. That one wide left. Here's VanVleet. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Now it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
Comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. Fred does a lot of things for this team.
Spurs working the ball around now. Johnson surveying the floor. Second chance shot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Pirtle with the steal. The dish to Johnson. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. A pull-up. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pirtle, the pass to Johnson. The putback. It's good on the putback. It's a tie ball game.
Pirtle is terrific at positioning himself for these putback jams. He's a load down there.
Here's VanVleet. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Murray, the pass to Pirtle. Here's Vassell. Murray outside. Johnson outside. Anunoby sends it back.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Johnson. He's off on the second.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size, a 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
Lowry against Murray. The drive by Lowry. Murray with the defensive effort. San Antonio trailing here. With the shot. The offensive rebound. Gay. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Great anticipation by Rudy Gay. That's a veteran move by a guy who knows how to create scoring opportunities.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. Can't connect from short range. The Spurs shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. They get the rebound. Walker's shot is off. The Raptors shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Snatched up. And so it's San Antonio with it. Poeltl finds Murray. And here's Len. Passes to Lowry. That one doesn't go. And the Spurs going the other way now. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Walker, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Alex Len picks one up.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Ray, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
And so Walker nails both of them. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. And the pass to Siakam. Down low. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Walker. Outside, White. Here's Gay. The shot comes out. Good D by Siakam. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Doesn't go that time. San Antonio leading, and they're pushing it up. And the dunk by Poeltl.
When Poeltl is running the floor like that, it motivates his teammates. Everyone loves to see their big man move like that.
Lowry passes to Van Vliet. Outside Hood. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Lowry. Trying to end the drought, and he's good on the 3 ball. Lowry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And it's the Spurs ball. White with it, now guarded by Lane. Here's Poeltl. The shot will not fall. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Stolen by Gay. White with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. He kicks to Poeltl. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. And a wide open look for Hood. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And a fast break now for the Spurs. White, good. White's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Using every bit of his toughness, White's able to convert through contact.
Toronto calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
A different look now for San Antonio. Chris comes in for Jakob Poeltl. And it's Mills in for Walker. And Toronto also making a switch. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. San Antonio leading by 3. Now DeRozan. He's coming off a 19-point game against Golden State.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
The first one falls. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
I mean, good awareness from Mills. Catches the defender out of position, takes advantage.
And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
First free throw is good.
The veteran guard, Patty Mills, has spent the majority of his career with the Spurs. Mills is a fantastic weapon off the bench.
Good on both.
And with Mills, no doubt his biggest talent, I think, is his outside shooting.
Yeah, we know it. He's going to stop beyond that arc and pull up. Every now and then he'll drive it. He's been a great sharpshooter in his career. He knows what he's about, and he brings that energy night in and night out.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. DeRozan finds Mills. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the shot goes down. He's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs.
Boy, I'll tell you, from mid-range, Rudy's shot mechanics look effortless.
Now here's Hood. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. Lowry with the tip. Great positioning on the putback. Len's got his third basket of the night.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now, here's Baines. After the miss from Derek White. Outside Lowry. Back to Hood. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Mills passes to DeRozan. Hood against White. Pass to DeRozan. And he uses the glass on the layup.
This is where DeRozan is one of the best. Below the foul line, making plays.
Siakam outside. There's 1:47 left in the first half. A shot by Lowry, no good.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
White, good.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside Hood. 1:19 left to play here in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for White. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Raptors. At the top of the key, Lowry. Shot clock at 6. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Hood for 3. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 4. Here's Hood. He has 6. Tries again. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Hood's got 8.
And what quickness out on the break from Hood, just eating up the hardwood with his speed.
Passes it to Mills. A 3-pointer off the mark.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Kept alive. Here's Siakam. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
I would not want to have to box him out. Siakam has that wiry length. He's mobile. It's just a nightmare.
There's the pass to Mills. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Tie game in San Antonio. And we'll be back right after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They were in a 7-point hole at one stage, but it never got bigger. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
Well, they're just not creating enough scoring opportunities, and they're pretty lucky they're not trailing by 15 right now, Ernie. They need to play more unselfishly, work for better spacing, go stronger to the basket.
Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Raptors.
Well, it's never easy to go on the road in the NBA, no matter what the matchup is. But I think they like playing the role of the villain. Their effort has been fantastic, and they've done all that they can do to keep this crowd quiet.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Spurs shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Chris is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Murray. And it's Walker in at the 2-guard spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And stolen by Hood. Here's Trent. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers.
Murray with the bounce pass. Fades and shoots. And it's DeRozan missing. Toronto shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And you look over the course of Kyle Lowry's career, he's bounced around for quite some time, but boy, has he found a home in Toronto.
And you know, GA, a few summers back, had a chance to leave, but he stayed with the Toronto Raptors. What a decision that was. Reason why? He helped lead this team to their first title. Kyle Lowry's beloved by this franchise. He'll go down as one of the all-time great Raptors.
Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Here's Murray, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Toronto called for the foul.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
Free throw good, Murray.
And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. DeJounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal.
And he makes both free throws. There's Siakam. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Big time move and a big night for Siakam, looking like a perennial all-star.
Pass to Gay. Now Chris. Guarded by Len. Ejected by Len. Hood the pass to Trent. Latre. San Antonio with the rebound. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Let's take a brief moment to look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams. In 4th, the Raptors.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. Pass to Trent. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. A shot by Lowry, no good. And San Antonio shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Hood against DeRozan. Hood kicks to Lowry. And the three ball is good. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hey, a part of being a good floor general is understanding when it's your shot to take. Nice read by Lowry.
A second chance effort. Len with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Len. And the Raptors with some changes. Chris Boucher's checked in for Alex Len. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. Softly drops in the floater.
There's the floater game. Murray incredibly smooth in everything he does.
Here's Siakam. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Walker dishes to Murray. Pass to Chris. Now here's Murray. Guarded closer.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Takes a three. They grab their own miss. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Walker against Hood. Here's Gay. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Raptors with the lead. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. San Antonio making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in. VanVleet wide open. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For three, Siakam. And so here's Toronto. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Here's Murray. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Toronto's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Trent gets the bucket.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Murray, the pass to Walker. Toronto grabs the miss. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Having a big who can run the floor is obviously a value. What I like about Siakam, he can finish in so many ways.
Murray against VanVleet. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to just 3 on the basket for Murray.
After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
Here's Trent. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Gay misses. Raptors leading by 3. Here's Hood, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Like seeing Hood penetrate to the hoop. His speed and strength allows him to get there quickly.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Outside, Walker. The pass to Murray. Lock at 6. To the inside. Goes back up. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Toronto calls timeout.
And Smitty, with Rudy Gay, the long-time NBA veteran, Father Time might have taken away what he once was, but boy, he still finds ways to contribute.
He does, GA. Rudy Gay isn't the same scorer that he once was. But what I love about it, he's actually playing the power forward position more later in his career. He can still fill up the box score and also add a lot of rebounding. His passing has been underrated for a few seasons as well.
Derek White's checked in for the Spurs. And then for Toronto, Aaron Baines comes in for Chris Boucher. And Anunoby subbed in for Hood. Anunoby has the open look. And the Raptors miss again. White with it. 6 points for him. And it's Gay at the elbow. Another miss by Gay.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit. The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Raptors leading by 3. They're running. Here's Trent. Siakam. Siakam on the foul. Siakam's got 6 here in this quarter.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Vassell, the pass to Pirtle. A free from Gay. The shot off that time. Now Toronto takes it the other way.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Van Vliet against Murray. Shoots over Van Vliet. Murray, no good.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Trent gets the bucket.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Murray outside. Gay trying to break free.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Offensive rebound. Takes it out to Siakam. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. And it's Gay with the rebound. Gay's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And White kicks to Murray. Pass to Vassell. Pirtle with the ball. Now Murray. 6 points for him. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Now a look at the stats for Pascal Siakam.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips and all of a sudden you're locked in.
That's good from Anunoby.
OG Anunoby out of Indiana. He was the 23rd pick in the 2017 draft. Another great draft selection that day. Slipped due to injuries concerns, but he's been great.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And Smitty, with OG Anunoby, he has a very high ceiling with what he can become.
Greg, OG Anunoby can impact the game on both sides of the ball, which is fantastic. He's a solid defender, and with the ball in his hands, he's very smart, making good decisions. This team is very excited to see his development.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now, it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Mills passes to Johnson. Here's Chris. And that time, also a missed shot. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Toronto working the ball around now. A clear look for Van Vliet. Can't get the putback. San Antonio's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
Raptors leading by 11. Len passes to Baines. Bounce pass from Lowry. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Lowry.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half.
Looking to get back on track here. They get it again. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Chris.
And this is where Chris does a considerable amount of damage. Feels comfortable taking those interior shots.
1:06 left to play in the third. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Spurs. Mills has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Chris. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Van Vliet right side. Here's Baines. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Baines has got the lead up to 11 now for Toronto.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Van Vliet kicks to Lowry. Back to Van Vliet. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Toronto. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Raptors leading by 11. So for Toronto right now, Aaron Baines out there with Alex Len. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Lowry in a point guard. It's good.
Over the years, Rudy Gay has added a lot of bulk to his frame. You see it right there off contact.
Outside Lowry. Baines trying to get open. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Walker's checked in for San Antonio. And the Raptors also making a change. Hood's checked in. Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry.
You know, he's a tough kid who comes from a tough town, Philadelphia. You just love Lowry's spirit and his fight.
Passes it to DeRozan. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. And he makes the first.
So tough to guard. DeRozan with the strength, the near 40-inch vertical, and he loves to challenge you.
Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Both free throws good from DeRozan.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Van Vliet up top, guarded by Walker. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Lowry kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Lowry. And to get open is Len. That's good from Lowry on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Walker looking for an opening. Shoots over Van Vliet. They get it back. Chris. They shoot again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Van Vliet picks one up. That's good from Chris.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And Toronto making a change here. Siakam's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Raptors leading by 9. Knocked away and stolen by Gay. Dishes at the Mills. And the call will be against Alex Len. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So it's the Spurs now. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And a wide open look for Walker.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Here's Len. A rebound by the Spurs. And Walker kicks to Mills. Outside DeRozan. Here's Chris. And it's off from 3-point range. Toronto, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Outside Lowry. And there's the pass to Siakam. They double team Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Just 5 on the clock. Let's go. And again, Toronto no luck.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
Tough. He's just so hard to keep off the foul line when he pushes the action. I love his activity here in the second half.
Walker against Van Vliet. Bounce pass from Hood. Lowry for 3. And again, no good by Toronto. Stolen by Len. 9 feet out. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And Toronto making a change here. Trent's checked in. Hood finds Lowry. Siakam outside. Back to Lowry. Hood against DeRozan. Hood can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 7. And it's DeRozan missing. Fast break. Here come the Raptors.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
It's hauled in by the Raptors. Hood's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Lowry, and the layup falls. Lowry's got 12 points here in the second half.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Murray's checked in for Patty Mills. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. We'll see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
Game. Good D by Siakam. And so Hood will bring it up for the Raptors. They've held a 12-point lead early.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Murray, the pass to Chris. Now DeRozan. Murray outside. A three from Gay. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Hood gets the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
DeRozan finds Chris. Nobody near Gay. Another miss by Gay.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Hood, the pass to Len. Looking to end his cold spell. Pulls it up. Trent can't hit. Spurs trail by 12. And Walker kicks to Chris. Murray outside. Pass to Gay. From the arc. Connects from three-point range. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 16 rebounds. Lowry up top. He's covered by Gay. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
DeRozan passes to Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Alex Len picks one up.
Make him foul you to stop you. DeRozan with the strength and vertical ability doing damage inside.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Raptors leading by 10. Stolen by Walker. Oh, and here comes Walker all alone. Here's Chris. And Chris throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Toronto calls timeout.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyle Lowry.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got 20 points.
Oh, great concentration from Siakam. Takes the hit, yet his eyes never leave the rim.
Pass to Gay. Over Siakam. Gay can't hit. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Lowry. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Right side to Walker. Siakam pulls it in.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
And I'll tell you, Siakam is like a spider in terms of his balance, his reach. He can overwhelm you.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Kyle Lowry. Throw good, Siakam.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Murray, the pass to Gay. Outside, Walker. Passes it to Gay. 5 to shoot. Over Siakam. Here's Walker. Second shot opportunity. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And so Walker nails both of them. Well, Smitty, you were a player with versatility and length. How much fun would you have had with today's style of play?
I think, Kevin, I was a guy that kind of played 1 through 3 at 6'8". But nowadays, I could have played 1 through 5. I would have loved playing the 5 position. Reason why, I could have got my shot off at any time I wanted. And the three-point shot, Kevin, you can take 10, 12 three-pointers. I would have loved that.
Siakam for 3. Chris with the rebound.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Murray outside. Puts one up from 19. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Toronto will come the other way. Hood for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. And so here's Toronto, 11-point game. Here's Trent, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Now here's VanVleet. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's DeRozan. Second chance shot. Great D that time from Hood.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him
in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Toronto leading by 14. Van Vliet passes to Trent. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Raptors. OG Anunoby comes in for Aaron Baines. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Fred Van Vliet. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Walker dishes to Murray. DeRozan surveying the D. And the pass to Murray. Looking to get back on track here. Second chance effort. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Raptors. 1:37 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Lowry. Pass to Trent. And the new G League Pro Team, Smitty, signed a number of five-star high school basketball players. How do you think this is going to impact the college game?
Well, I think it's going to impact it, Kevin. You miss out on those stars for sure. But I think you'll get more guys that'll play 2, 3, 4 years in college, which will give college basketball more consistency.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Raptors.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Pascal Siakam.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's McCall. Pass to Baines. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. White, good.
What a beautiful shot by Derek White. I love how fast he acts in these situations.
Well, for the Raptors, they can just run out the clock. Here's Bembry. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.